All right, what's up, guys? I'm back with another one here. So recently on stream, I've been watching, we're doing viewer matches. I've been watching the bronze viewers and seeing how they play, and it's been an eye-opening experience, to say the least. I've learned a lot. I've learned about the people's struggle. So I figure I want to start a series. I want to tell you guys how to get out of bronze and how to get out of silver. I want to give you tips as you go along. So of course, 5 simple things to learn. I promise if you follow these, you'll make it out of bronze in a day. It's not hard, but of course, you know, to actually get good at Street Fighter, you're gonna have to learn a lot more. But maybe my first advice for you is don't look at what the pros are doing. Whenever you play a fighting game, you have to improve in steps. You can't just instantly jump up and be like, oh, Dagger's doing that, let me copy that. You have to get all the little building blocks in there. So let's start. But anyway, even if you're not bronze, you might be missing some of these. So stick around, maybe you'll learn something. And when we're done, we'll watch an actual bronze match together and you can see what I'm talking about. It's fun. Check it out. Anyway, like this stuff, you want tips? Hit the sub button. Let's go. All right, first up, I said 5. I'll give you 5. Let's get the first one out of the way. Very, very controversial. My recommendation for all players, all new players. You see that above my name? You see that M? I recommend you play modern. Now, you don't have to play modern. If you want to play classic, you can play whatever you want. But if you're on the fence, if you're a new player, you don't have any attachment, you're on the fence, I think it's better to play modern. A lot of people are very misinformed. They think, oh, modern's a handicap. I won't be able to get very far. Like, shoot those top 5 on all CFN with modern Marissa. You know, I play modern characters. I don't feel any big disadvantage that's holding me back at the highest level. You don't have to worry about it. If you want to just pick up and play, go modern. I'm not going to get into full benefits, but that's my recommendation. Ignore it if you want, but it will help you. I promise it will help you really get better at the game a lot faster. All right, number 2. What's number 2? For bronze, this is so obvious watching the matches, but abuse drive impact. Abuse it. I'm telling you, like, if you don't know what's going on, if you're lost, you know what to do, press the I. Also, make sure you set it to macro. It's going to help you out when you get higher rather than pressing, you know, fumbling around and pressing 2 buttons. Set it to a 1-button macro. Always make it so that, like, it's always readily available, because this is never gonna change. Until even at the very highest rank, you still need to be able to press this whenever you want. But the low ranks, you should be the one pressing first. Your opponent is not gonna be able to react to you. If they do, I don't believe it's gonna happen. If they do, they're probably a smurf. But if you really start getting punished for it, stop. But until that happens, VI a lot. All right, number 3. If you're a modern gamer, congratulations. This is really easy, but I want you to learn one combo, one single combo. So the worst thing that happens when we're watching the bronze matches, they do all sorts of random stuff. You know, they'll like just press buttons and everything. They might know one combo, but then they won't do it. They'll do it one time and then they'll try doing something else. You don't need to worry about learning a lot of stuff. Learn just one simple combo and make it hurt. When should you do it? I'm not talking about doing a combo off confirms. I'm talking about doing a combo off this. This is going to happen a lot. Either you do it and get the counter hit, or as a counter. It's the same thing, right? It's the same exact situation right there. So you need to learn one combo. You need to make it hurt. Nothing makes me, like, more tilted than when I see something like that. Or even worse, this is very, very common. Even though that's actually quite common too, but like this. Look at that. You see how much damage that did? It's like 10%. So you have a huge opportunity and you choke. And I understand it's very, very intimidating. You know, when you start out, I got to learn all these combos. I have to learn all these situations. Forget about them. You'll learn them as you go. To start, you need to learn one combo. You got to make it hurt. If you're a modern gamer, here's a combo I recommend for you. Check out my inputs. There you go. Look at that. If you're in the bronze rank and you just hit your opponent for 60% damage, your opponent just gave up. They're like, this guy's crap. This guy's a bot right there. So if you're on modern, it's very easy, right? Use the auto combo, but not this one, right? Don't use this one. Don't use the light one. On a big situation, use your heavy one, okay? And here, before you guys get tight, how much did that do? It did 5450. Whee! So how much is this? Golly. There you go. So that's an extra what? Like if you do the real combo, it's an extra like 6% damage or so. So It's not huge. It's not huge. That's what I'm saying about modern. The penalty is not that big. And of course, with modern, you're not going to drop it. But yes, anyway. And if you're not a modern gamer, the same thing applies. It's going to be a little bit harder. You have to learn one heavy combo. It doesn't have to be that crazy, but learn a combo. Just one. It could be something very, very, very simple. Even something like that is good enough. But yes, learn one combo. One. Just one. And make sure you always use it in those situations. All right, next up again. This is something that eventually gonna have to stop doing, but at low ranks, especially bronze, you want to mash on DI a lot, but you want to jump a lot. Jumping is very, very, very strong. No one can anti-air, and you can't anti-air either. Very, very safe, right? Even if you get anti-aired, it's not a lot of damage most of the time, and the reward you get, remember that I told you learn a combo? Right? If you can do that combo that I showed you earlier, that one combo, you can do the same thing off of jumping. So you want to play aggressive. You want to be aggressive in the bronze rank and make sure it hurts, right? So the last one, the fifth and final step, is that in the bronze ranks, probably all the way up to gold, people are wild. I could not believe how many just random DPs, like just watching dude just randomly, even when nobody was near, it was like from this range just throwing out a DP. So I know it's scary, but again, like I said, you have one combo, right? You remembered one combo. You do it off that. You do it off this, and now the last step is punish, right? This is crucial. This is the core of fighting games, but you have to punish. When you get higher level, you're gonna learn how to punish everything. Every little mistake gets punished, but at the low level, boom. If they do a DP, if you see a DP come out or a super comes out and it doesn't hit you or it's blocked, don't do that, right? Don't do that. Don't do that. Right? Look how much time you have, right? Even if you're surprised, you're like, oh my God, he DP. I can't believe it. If you have that one combo down, you can still... Damn, modern is nice. But you have all the time in the world, right? You don't need to panic. You don't need to rush. If you see a DP, whatever the character is, or this is also very popular, is the wake up supers. Look at him. You see him staggering right there? Right? Look how much time you have. Don't walk up and do that. This applies to everybody, not just Lou. But okay. Look how much time you have to think. Okay. And then just murder. There you go. All right, so there you go. I promise you, you just do those 5 things. Keep them on your head. You'll be out of bronze in a day. With the win streak bonus, you're not going to be hard stuck. And then we can start actually thinking, I guess, a little bit in silver. There's still more to go. But once again, like I said, tip 1, pick modern if you want. You can ignore me. That's fine. It's your choice. But I recommend it. Number 2, abuse drive impact. Just abuse it. Just abuse it. It's incredibly strong. If it stops working, if they start punishing you, then stop. But until it stops, or until it stops working, just keep it up. Number 3, learn one combo. One combo. Doesn't have to be super optimal, but it has to hurt. And if you're modern, it's one button. Modern, your combo is mashing the heavy auto combo. But if you're in classic, learn something that hurts, and preferably learn something where you can spend your super at the end. But one combo. Don't mix it up. Don't try and worry about a bunch of them. Just one. Number 4, jump. A lot. Jump, 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 jump and attack. Jump and attack, and then if it hits, land that one combo. And then the 5th one is punish. I think the 5th one is probably the hardest, but it's a super key part of fighting games, and it's something you need to start learning early. Like when you punish reversal, not only does it do a lot of damage, it just immediately shocks your opponent. You're like, oh God, like I can't attack, I can't fight back. If I do this, I'm gonna take so much damage, and then it becomes easy to steamroll. All right, that's it. So now, to end it, let's watch a bronze match together, and let's see if any of these guys are following my advice right now. So let's check one out. All right, so here we go. We got the 2P Luke is in the chat right now. Playing modern, so I like it. They're both playing modern, both playing Luke. Now let's see. Let's watch. Nice jump. Jump again. Just keep jumping. Jump. Anti-air. Don't be determined. That was not a real anti-air. All right, let's pause for a second. Let's pause for a second. See what I'm saying? Bronze is a separate world. So what's happening? They're walking forth and just one button DPing at each other. Because if you don't know, they're playing modern, forward and whatever. So what was the advice? DI. DI would beat all this. Mashing DI would beat all this stuff. Jumping too. They're not anti-airing. So, oh my God. DI. Mash DI. 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 Punish. Oh, okay, that was a good try. That was a good try. That last one was punish. Punishing is hard, but DI. There we go. He jumped away. Auto combo. Damn, with a little follow-up there. Don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. And he got chipped out at the end. So this is wild, right? Now, obviously, the way to beat this is to let your opponent kind of just hang themselves. But that's more at like silver. That's more at silver. At bronze, you just have to out-bronze your opponent. Like, why are you trying to play fireballs? There's no need to try and play a fireball game right now because you don't know how. So just DI. Just DI. Punished. Ah, that's what I'm talking about. He could have mashed, playing on modern, he could have mashed the heavy auto combo. Boom, it'd be like 40%. All right, he burned himself out. He's gonna burn himself out too. DI, bro. Oh, God. Oh, red block. DI, he's mashing it. Let's go. The jumps are working too. Oh, my goodness. I'm right back at. He's gonna DP. Watch out! They tech grabs him, bros. That was 100% a mistake, I think. Punish! No! Oh my God! All right. All right, he won. All right, I don't know what to say about that one. It worked, but at what cost? I feel like that was a horrible example because those guys were brawling right there. But you see, do you see? I'm trying to think. Did we learn anything from that? Bro, I don't know. I still don't know what the hell happened. But yes, like I said, they were doing it though. They were jumping and you know, DIing and stuff, but just mashing on DP like crazy. So that's the sixth tip, which I'm not gonna say because it's actually quite high advanced, but the best thing you can do, we'll talk about in the next one when we're silver, but the best thing to do when you're fighting against people that are crazy is just to let them kill themselves. You see how many times you just did that DP, just throwing it out there like crazy? If you just stood still, this is advice too if you're a bronze player. If you just stand still sometimes and the guy just starts going crazy, you can just wait, right? Just stand still, wait for them to DP, and they'll be like, boop, auto combo, boop, my one combo I got. But damn, that's wild. All right, that's it. Maybe the replay did not help too much, but I promise you those tips I gave you are very, very important. If you follow them through, you got a bronze real quick, and then we can start giving you the silver tips. Bronze and silver, in my opinion, bronze and silver, you're not even playing the game yet. Bronze and silver, you're still kind of playing a single player game. It's once you get to gold, that's when you're going to start actually having to adapt and think and change your strategy. But we'll get there when we get there. Anyway, if this helped you out, let me know. Leave a comment if you've got any other tips for bronzes. Keep it simple though, right? We don't want to overload their senses. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.